I don't think you should eat that, dude. This is not my dog, by the way. I think it belongs to that house over there. The joys of summer in BC. I really hope we don't get too many fires around. All that fucking smoke, man. It's really a fucking bummer when that shit happens. And there's gonna be fires all the time, and evacuations like fucking trigger me. It triggers me so fucking bad. Yeah. Like, I moved here to this place because there wasn't that many fires when I moved here. And now they're all over. They're fucking all over BC. They're all over the fucking world. Like what just happened in Switzerland, that wasn't a fire, but it was like some kind of like avalanche or something. Like, there's like so many devastations in this world. This world is fucking devastated. It's devastated, man. I started off the video. There was like an ant. There was like that dog was eating whatever was right there. I don't know what it was. It was like leftover apple or something. It just comes up. He's like, yum. I guess I'm just gonna eat it. I was like, yeah, don't eat that. And there was an ant, had a little piece of it, a little piece of that shit, whatever it was. I need a new routine. I'm like stuck in kind of a funk or something, and it's like when you're on you're just on the brink of a different reality. I'm feeling really isolated, like with inside myself, and I've been told that that's like a good thing to be isolated during like a time of spiritual growth. But I've done that. I've done that kind of shit almost my whole life, you know. So it's like when it's like kind of like a trend maybe, or other people are going through it or doing it, and it's like my life has totally been about that. This past like decade of my life, I haven't been isolated totally that long for a decade, but like I've already done like shit like that. And so I'm on like the next step of like where do I go? I'm kind of like, you know, when you're at that point, like it's the next thing, it's the next like development in your life. And I just need to figure out like what I want, really, what I really want to achieve. It's not, you know, I'm a little bit I feel like stunned in a way. And I think I'm just like, my mind is like it's like I need to think of something, but it's like, you think of it fast, do it now, think of it fast, do it now, do it now, do it fast, now. But you need to take that time. It's like I've said, it's like you can't let anybody rush you or put you in a position, or like it's mostly just yourself that like thinks like that, right? Because you want to get something done, and if you're not quite sure exactly what it is, and I'm really not I really don't like this town. Like I really am not into it at all. And you gotta like the place that you're in. And moving is so expensive. Like it's so fucking expensive. Let's just go for a little walk down here. Like this smoke triggers me so fucking bad. But it's like you can't. It's a perfect thing to think, to know that you can't let these triggers set you off in a way where it's gonna take over your thoughts completely. And it's like, it's so fucking crazy because you try to mention it to somebody, you're like, yeah, this really triggers me. And you're like, oh yeah, you're fucking, it's like people are so, it's like, like shoot me in the fucking head now, because nobody, I don't know, they just haven't been through the experience, so they just, I was like, fuck, I might as well be speaking just nothing. I don't know. I don't make sense to people, most people, and everybody just does not make sense to me. You know what I mean? It does not make sense to them, my life, or the... So it's like I just want to like just, if I had the money, I would go. I would leave this fucking town and find a better place. I think that's what it is, and I'm stuck because it's just, it'll be thousands and thousands of dollars upon the thousands of dollars that I already need to be saving for this and for that. Like fuck, like I might as well just give up. I'm not gonna give up, but that's what it feels like. It's just like at that point where something needs to change, and really what I think I just need to do is like for the moment, just take that out of my mind. Like I know I need to change, things need to be different, but sometimes it's out of your control, it's out of your hands. It's not something that can happen. It won't be like changed overnight. It won't be changed overnight, and it's gonna take time and patience and just meditation on it. And I just gotta have to give myself, I think, you have to give yourself a little bit of like a little grace. You have to give yourself a little compassion. You have to just realize that it's not all just gonna happen, and it's gonna be more of a struggle. It's gonna be, people are always gonna be annoying people, and then it's like oh, fuck, then your mind just like focuses on the things that just are so irrelevant, and you can't just focus on the things that are irrelevant because that is just like some black hole that's just going to just suck you in, and like you can't get out of it. You're in there, you're in the black hole. Oh no. So it's like you gotta, I'm gonna have to start writing my choices down. Like, what are the choices that I have? I don't have no choices, you know? You might think like, oh, they're like, even if it's the smallest opportunity. I think, yeah, because it's the opportunities, right, buddy? It's the opportunities that that present themselves, and you have to be aware of them, right? I like this dog. Kind of keeps me company when I like chill here and have a coffee. Yeah, anyway, I met the Uber driver that I have. He's kind of cool, I guess. Just give him a bit of money and like he'll like wait around. He'll drive me from place to place when I need to. And he's like scared of animals. Like this Hindu guy. And he can't even get out of the car. So it's like I can't understand. It's like, yeah, that's a good message. Hey, I can't understand his fear of animals. And it's like seems so little to me. It's like even when I was a kid, he said a dog bit him when he was like a little while ago. I think it was only a few years ago, and it hurt him or something. And you know that's a good reason, and I should understand that reason. You know, but we can't understand each other. You know, and I'm saying that not as just like this guy. But I mean, just as far as the world goes, like, can I understand your point of view, what you've been through? Is it so insignificant to me? And then it's just like the same thing then. Then I'm exactly the same thing that I'm complaining about. So it's those choices. It's these choices that I'm going to have to like... That's good. I'm glad that I just thought of that. Like, you can think of simple things. Like you don't even, it's a simple thing. But even if it's just so basic and simple, really you should start with the basis of anything. Like even in cooking, when you make a soup, sometimes you make like a roux, you know what I mean? Like you say you're making, I love corn chowder soup, right? It's like potatoes and corn and bacon soup. If you've ever had that, it's really delicious. And you start with a roux. You have to start somewhere. You have to start with the basics of what you're dealing with, and then it accumulates. And I guess it's like you could call it like a snowball. You're snowballing. You're brainstorming. It's like this goes here, but there's ingredients to it. This is good. This is a good channeling, I think. Like because there is ingredients to it, right? Yes. I think I'm getting somewhere. This is why I come here and I do this. Because then I can think of the things that I need to know and how the process needs to be, and you know, this is just a basic outline of what it should be, right? Whatever it is. I need to get out of this town eventually. This town was like a rebound from where I came from in the cabin. I don't even need to go there. another trigger. I look at the smoke and I think of the cabin. I'm so triggered. But even with that, it's like you go through so many chaotic things, so many things that are just so extremely dangerous in your life. And once you've been through, like, say, evacuations and fucking your ship burns down and this, that, and the other, this, that, and the third, you've been there, you've done that, and you know those feelings, and there's a choice that you have to make. And am I gonna freak out about this? Am I gonna freak out about the choices that I don't want to make? I think it's those choices you don't want to make. They're hard choices. They're hard choices. Not all the time, but a lot of the times it's a hard choice, and you just have to kind of go with the experience that you've had and then use those experiences and apply them to your life, and then make the choices from there. So within the next year, hopefully I've made some good choices that will help me evolve my situation. And you know, like, this is real talk. I'm not just like, I don't like to talk just to talk. I don't like to say things just to say things like, oh, I'm doing this, but then, oh, I'm like really not doing that. So I'm just at that stage again. It's always, things always will come around in the way that the seasons come around. And it's different each year. And the things that happen within that year. And there's been so much change for me. There's always been so much change, and not a whole lot of time to really recover, because then there's other things that get in the way, and it intercepts your mind and it veers you off the course. So it's like you got to think, like, maybe, so if I am being veered off course, maybe there's a reason for that, because that stage, that season of my life is completed. This is good, good vanilla coffee. That season of my life is completed. And I recognize this, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful. You just have to be thankful and grateful, and just be patient and wait till the next chunk of it comes by, because it will. You just have to be ready. You have to be like, you gotta be ready. You have to be doing something for that next thing to, like, present itself. Present itself. Present yourself to it. Yes. I was off South Park. Present them. If you know what I'm talking about. Present them. Alright. Whip out my fucking balls. But I'm not going to rush myself. I'm not going to make a big deal about this because it's like I'm saying it publicly, or this, like, there does need to be a change, and it's like it's a hassle, and I need there to be a change like now, like do it like now, I need it now. But you gotta be ready for it. You gotta get yourself ready for it. You gotta meditate on really what you need. So I want to move in the future, but that's ways down the road a little bit here. And I'm very impatient. I'm feeling very impatient because I feel stuck, and I don't want to. I still haven't found that place that's for me. Like your home, your forever home. You gotta find that forever place that you're like, you can finally just go, oh, I'm there. And your life isn't finished, and your purpose isn't over, but I haven't reached that. I'm there. I'm not there. I'm triggered. I'm so fucking triggered. And those triggers fuck you up, and you just need to get a grip, man. Just get a grip. Take a moment. Take a deep breath. Take a moment. Maybe not so much of a deep breath while there's smoke in the air, but give yourself a moment when you need a moment, so that you can progressively move forward with a clear mind, like a clear slate. And that's okay if you're starting over again, because you're supposed to with each season. Give yourself the moment and meditate on what you want to achieve. Fuck yeah! Do that. I will. Thank you. Bye. See you later. Chow mein. Sayonara.